Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Madden Films video. Got another coin making method for you guys today. A way for you guys to make some coins. You can make some training off this method too, actually, but I think it's better to make coins. I'll explain both ways on what you could do, and then you guys can decide on how you want to do it. But before we get into that, I want to give a shout out to Friendly TV Gaming, I think it was, because he was the first person I seen post about this again. It is a free agency reroll method. Um, it's somewhat back. The packs seem a little bit better than they used to be. I've tried it a few times. I've made coins off it every time I did it. I'm gonna explain how I did it and all that, and I can show you, some of the cards I've already pulled. I'm not gonna like open all the packs right now. I'm just gonna go over and explain all in detail and in depth for you guys. For both ways, for if you want to try and do it for training or if you want to, do it for coins. I think doing it for coins is probably better, but we'll go over both ways anyways. Um, but make sure you stick around through everything so see each step and how you guys want to do it all. And then you guys can decide if you want to do it. It's definitely a little risky. Prices are gonna go back up now. Training's gonna be a little more expensive now. But all the other cards should rise too, and it should just balance itself out. And I'll explain it all as we keep going into the method. But before we get into the method, if you guys aren't new here, if you guys are new here and you haven't hit that subscribe button, make sure you drop a sub on the video, drop a like on the video, and make sure you turn on bell notifications, guys. Hit that like button for sure. Let's get into the method now. So you're gonna want to start off with like at least 200k training, to 400k training. I'd say the more training you can afford to do it, the better. And once you get your 200k training or your 400k training or whatever, right now 97s are like 130k to 140k, something like that. I'm making this Sunday night, and the market will be recovering as you guys see this on Monday. So, just take that into consideration. Prices should be going back up by then. They shouldn't be up too much. I mean, they will eventually keep rising. But with the way the method is, you'll see the 98 should go back up too in price, which will help balance the method out. But once you get your 200k training or 400k training, you're gonna come over here and rip all of it. Where like you don't have to have 400k training. I'm just saying like say you have somewhere in that range from two, you're gonna at least want to have 200k training at least. You're gonna at least want to buy four 97s, I would say, to at least do the method. At least four 97s to give it a shot. But the more you can afford to do, the better. So you're gonna come over here once you get all your training, rip these packs. You get some good pulls in there. The odds seem a little bit better when I've did it lately. I mean, I know they were really nerfed after we had the loophole the first time. They seem a little bit better now. I pulled some 94s, some 92s out of there. I see some others saying they're just getting all straight 87s and 88s. It is a little luck there, but I was getting some 90s out of there, which is perfect. I was getting some 92s, 90s. I think I got like two 90s, a 94, and maybe a 92 or something, and the rest were like 87s, 88s, and 89s, which it's not bad. Um, but don't be discouraged when you guys do it if you don't make your training back, because that's the whole point of it. I don't think you're gonna be able to make training off it. The few times I've did this, I don't think it's one where you're gonna be able to like a loophole of make training off of it. I think you're just gonna have to do it to make coins, and I'll explain how you can do it to make coins. I said I was gonna maybe do how you can make the training, but I don't think I'm gonna because it seems a little bit more risky. And if you end up doing it to try and make training, um, I feel like you're gonna lose. You might have some wins, and then you might lose hard on one time. So I'm not even gonna mess with that. I don't think. But so now once you come over here, you got all your training ripped. You ripped through all the free agency packs. Now you got all your cards you pulled. You're gonna want to come over here and you're gonna want to figure out what 98 overall master goes for the most. So is it Byron Jones, Thuney, Clowney, or Brady? I think when I just did it recently it was Byron Jones. He seems like he's usually the most expensive one. So you would come over here and you would want to make sure you build the heroes that go into his set, because if you build the other heroes, they're not going to go into his set, and you'd have to do the other ones. So make sure when you guys do build these 96s that you're building, make sure you're building the right ones, the ones that go into the master that you're trying to build. So you got no, you build this, you need three 90s, and you need four 87s. So you're gonna only put your 90s in here. Only put 90s in here, and only put 87s and 88s. So if you get a 92 pull or you get a 94 pull, you're going to want to quick sell that back for training. And if you get an 89 pull, now this is where you're going to be making like your extra coins. Now if you get an 89 pull, you're going to want to keep them 89s and you're gonna want to put them into the Mutt Heroes exchange set. Now you're gonna get a 90 to 91 out of there. You only need 289s. You might have some good pulls out of it, and then you might not have as good of a pull, but they usually sell for about 20k a piece each Mutt Hero. You might pull David DeCastro, you might pull Barkley, Jamal Adams. Certain ones like that have more value compared to other ones, so if you get one of them, you're making a little more extra off of it. That's the whole point with it. Now let's say you're trying to build these 96s here, and you don't have enough 90s, so you only pulled two 90s or whatever, maybe you only pulled three 90s, and you need three of them to build this master here. So once you build this master though, you're gonna sell him back off, sell off the Byron Jones, sell off his power up, and right now he was going for like 260, so you should be able to get back quite a bit. His price should go up as the market recovers, so that's how it'll balance out. You're paying more for the 97s, but his 98 should go back up, or one of these masters 98 should keep going back up in price, and it'll balance itself out wise. But then you'll get back two nat cards too. You'll get two 96 nat cards back, which you quick sell for training, so that gets you back another 34,900 training, I think. And then you have any 92s or 94s you quick sell that back too, so that's more training to recuperate back. And then you'll be selling off your Mutt Hero cards that you pull from the exchange set, so that's where you're making coins off of. Then you'll be selling off whatever master you end up building, and you'll end up selling off the power up. And when I just did this, I ripped about like it was just like 200k training worth, a little over because I had a little extra training. But I ended up being able to build 496s. So I was able to build a Byron Jones. I sold him, or maybe he's still up on the auction house, one of the two. And then I sold his power up off, and I got training back. And then I had some 92s and 94s in there. And then so I got my training back from that. So I think at the end of it all, and I had the 89, so I was able to build two Mutt Hero exchange sets. So I got two of them there to sell back, which was like about 50k coins in value, maybe 45k coins in value back from those two cards. And then Byron was like 245 at the time I was selling him back, probably like 250 with his power up I got back from that. And then I had another 96 to sell, which was like another 100k back. And I only spent so much to do it. And then I had 73,000 extra training left over. And now okay, I'll explain what you can do with that extra training left over when you get back after this, because I kind of jumping ahead here. But now, let's say you don't have enough of those 90s. You're gonna want to put them into this set right here. Like if you don't have enough 90s, put your 87s and 88s in this exchange set here, and you're gonna get a random 90 to 94 back, and that'll get you a 90, or it might get you a 92 or a 94. And if you get a 92 or 94, you quick sell that back for training, and then you just keep going from there. But you're hoping to get some 90s out of there, help keep your building. If not, it's a win either way, because you need the 90s to build the 96s. If you don't get them, you're getting a good training value back with a 92 or a 94. But so now once you get that back, so once you do the sets and you get all your training back, the 34,000 and whatever else you pulled from like 92s or 94s, you're gonna have it varies each time you do it. You might have more one time, you might have less the other. Like I had 73,000 the last time, and I'll show you just the cards right here that I was talking about, and then I'll go into that, what you can do with that training afterwards that you get back from everything. But here I'll show you on my auctions here, because I just did do this. Let's see, newest. As you see right here, like I had the Melvin Gordon, like I said, I had a Drew Brees and Fuller, Byron Jones power up, and I got to sell Byron Jones for 263. Those were the cards I sold off, and then I had 73,000 extra training, which I ended up rolling into the draft packs. But I just did that just be a little more risky with it. If you have a lot more training back from it, you maybe can roll them into the draft packs, but that is riskier for sure, because you need a hit there. If you just get 86s, you probably might lose a little bit. But I would recommend, if you do when you get your training back, is ripping the theme diamonds or ripping the theme builders. Those are probably your best chances of really profiting and really making the most with the least amount of risk to make back coins off of the training you get back. Theme diamonds are always good. The 85 plus theme builders, they seem like they were pretty decent when I did them the other day. I pulled like 293s, and the rest were 87s, 85s, so it was a win. But you know, you have the chance of pulling a 95 and a full 97 in there. So, you know, those ones can make you a lot more. But that's what you would do with your training that you get back is rip it into one of these rerolls here. You kind of rip them back into the free agency one if you're gonna keep going with the method. You know, you can just keep your training for that for the next roll. If not, you know, you just want to cash out type thing, do it one at a time type thing. You know, cash out either with the draft play if you want to be a little more risky, or you know, these two right here to play it safe, theme builders or theme diamonds. But let's just recap the method quick, guys, and that's pretty much all it is. So you know, you're gonna get about 200k training or more worth, and then you're going to rip all the free agency packs. And then any 92s or 94s you get, you're going to quick sell for training. Any 89s you're going to keep, and you are going to put them into the Mutt Hero Exchange set and sell that card off. And then you're going to keep building, you're going to keep 87s and 88s and 90s, and you're going to build the 96 overall players, as many as you possibly can, and build and put them into the master set, whatever card's going for the most, and you're going to sell the master off and sell its power up off. Then you're going to quick sell the 2 nat cards you get back for training. And then whatever training you have left over, you can roll into these reroll packs and sell those cards off. And there you go. That's how you guys make some coins. It is a little more risky, but it's pretty solid actually. You know, I've been doing it a few times. It's one of the better things we have right now until EA drops something new. So, you know, be advised by it. You know, be aware of it. Do it if you want. I kind of went over and explained it for you guys. So, you know, if you guys want to see me maybe do it, like actually do the method, I can maybe, you know, let me know in the comments down below. Maybe we'll do that for another video here this week. But that's pretty much all I got, guys. Make sure you drop a like on the video, and subscribe and turn on your bell notifications if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.